Hey, what's going on out there? Hope you're doing real well. This is Dream Phoenix coming at you with a Ever Crisis update. Not one of the super heavy think theories that will be coming, but rather something innocent and fun. An aspect of Final Fantasy that can sometimes get lost between reality ending and safer Sephiroth ascending to near deityhood, Genova manipulating time from within the singularity, and it seems that everything is running towards one grand tragedy, or either unimaginable sacrifice, a Pyrrhic victory, or compromise with a monster looming amidst a crimson red sky, tearing itself apart, and so on. All of these characters are level 50. Not bad for someone that cannot devote very much time or resources to Ever Crisis. So herein you will hear the method by which you can achieve this without having to grind away 2 complete 12-hour days. Why you'd even want to do this. And finally, something that is truly remarkable that's happening in Ever Crisis that has strong predictive correlation on what's happening in Rebirth and beyond. Let's begin with what Simon Sinek recommends. Why? Why would you want to do this? For me, number 1, story. I don't have a lot of time, and often the time I have available, I don't have control over when it happens. It's usually late at night, early in the morning. What is very typical is I will have 1 to 2 hours late Saturday, and that is it. So, if I have emotionally prepared myself for some harrowing adventure, it is not my intention to spend that hour grinding away resources to be able to go on that adventure, even though that is part of many journeys. Getting to level 50 does not future-proof you against future story requirements, but level 50 in combination with the memories that you can then unlock without RNG does future-proof you against all the shadows that loom just over the horizon. For instance, safer Sephiroth. Memories are the single most powerful influence on any of the character's power, and this of course is not coincidence or by accident. All nodes that are available to all characters have been unlocked because all characters are at level 50. So if Safer Sephiroth shows up in October, I am ready for him at 1 a.m. on Saturday morning. In addendum, if there is any story element hidden behind a secret boss or extra tough encounter, hard mode, for instance in FFX2, when you 100% the entire experience, you get a special ending, and that special ending is very emotional. If that specialness in Ever Crisis is hidden behind Safer Sephiroth on hard mode, as powerful characters as can be will be ready for that contest. Big Y number 2. If you were like me and you have very little time or resources to input into Ever Crisis or any experience, one of your chief aims is to maximize the bang for buck that you are able to put in for stamina and time. The higher the level you are, the more resources you're going to get for what you put in both cooperative and solo environments, which only matters at all relative to the first operative story. And reason number 3, you witness before you. This feels good, but as you can see before you, there is no contest. I can just auto battle this and barely pay attention. Never are the heroes in danger because enough of the heroes and their weapons are at level 50. I could take the exact elements needed to crush this Astro Golem. But how did I do it? You've already heard that I don't have a whole lot of time to input into an experience. It took 3 things coming together, in combination with my willingness to have my iPad next to my work computer. Number 1, there was an event, one that will likely occur rather often. When a hero should go through any of the training quest types, they will get 20% increased experience. This means if you are trying to rush 50, that's 20% less battles that you need to do, 20% less stamina that needs to be expended. The second thing to come in was a Cactuar event. There was an increased incidence of them, and in the context of an experience training quest type, the heroes will get double to quadruple the experience for killing the Cactuars. And the third thing to come in, this one will be a little bit more difficult to achieve because it was situational. Square Enix was rewarding players for the X-year anniversary of Crisis Core, in addition to 5 million downloads. Hooyah, that's a lot of downloads. And the reward was stamina potions. So many stamina potions that the heroes had a full inventory of 99 stamina potions, with another 120 or so in the gift box. These 3 elements combined to make getting experience a much faster and streamlined process. For 12 hours on 2 different days, all I did was every 3 minutes look up from my work computer, click the screen a couple of times, and go back to work. And every so often, additional memories were added to each of the heroes as they achieved the appropriate level. That's it. I was technically grinding, but I used barely any of my time other than to click the screen. Everything was set up beforehand, the stamina and all of the boosts to experience. And this leads into something that is enormous in Ever Crisis. In the introductory scene for the first soldier segment, Glen, innocent Glen, in this introductory sequence, he is able to fully imagine an adult Sephiroth. This is a version of Sephiroth that he has never seen. he does it with perfect accuracy, and he imagines adult Sephiroth not with mortal awareness but with super conscious awareness. He's able to know Sephiroth is calling Genesis, as if this adult Sephiroth lives in some sort of time-space consciousness unification, like a memory or a dream, and Glen is one of the dreamers, as even the one-winged angel has no idea how Glen could possibly know this, and it seems Glen does not understand the import of what's happening. Rain falls in a church due to sorrow. It seems Glen has a likewise access to extratemporal spaces, with whatever strong emotion he feels towards Sephiroth. This will be explored more in videos to come. At the very least, it means that the first soldier is not the only one who knows that consciousness and 3D reality are one. It can reign in a church. Glen's tale heretofore will certainly be interesting. Well, black-feathered Deus Ex Machina, masked benign gods, imagination adventurers, I bid thee adieu until next video. Much love and gratitude. Thank you. Thank you.